This might be a look ahead. This might have been a look ahead spot for a lot of teams heading in, just with the conference finale when the SEC opener the next week. What did it take for you guys to stay focused this week?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a big week. You know, Tennessee, they're coming to Starkville, and really we just gotta just stay focused and don't get on our high horse. You know, about being 4-0. You know, it's a new week, new game.
God.
The running backs all shared the ball a lot today, but Blake also got in on the rushing. Some of it didn't seem planned, but some of it was designed runs. How much of Blake running the ball was part of the game plan coming in today?
I don't think it was big on the game plan. You know, things just happened to go that way. But you know, stay racing, have to get ready.
Roddy.
You've been here from the start of Xavier Gayton's career, kind of watched him grow a little bit. He's starting to get a little more run out there, and Coach talked about him being more in the mix here moving forward. What's he doing to get some extra time out there on the field and to be part of that trio with you guys?
Really, he's just being himself. You know, he focusing on little details at practice. You know, and it translates to the game.
Sam.
Just with what this team went through last season, you've already doubled your win total from a year ago. What have you just seen, you think, through these 4 games that gives you confidence that you can win an SEC game and maybe multiple SEC games?
Personally, I just feel like, it's the whole team, as a group, I feel like we was different this offseason, it felt different, we practiced harder. So I feel like, it's just translating to the field.
Yeah, kind of piggyback off what he said. I know you've been here for a while, you've been through ups and downs here at State. You talk about how it makes you feel, starting the season off 4-0, which has been a while,
Yeah, it feels good. Last season wasn't, the year we wanted, but like I said earlier, can't get on a high horse. A lot of teams, can get humbled easily. So, hopefully, that's not us, and we just keep doing what we're doing.
Jacob.
Kind of going off that, it seemed like last year the running game got better and better as the season went along. How different is this year, like progression-wise in the running game? Do you feel different between last year?
I think we just want to start hot, so we don't have to get hot later on in the game, so we're going to be able to run the ball whenever we want to.
Steve.
It was a play pretty early on where Blake kept it and ran and lowered his shoulder and instead of getting out of bounds and kind of absorbs the contact. As his teammate, how did you feel about that play and what would that be like watching that at film?
I don't like that. No, Blake, we need Blake. Blake got to stay away from all contact, I think he did it last week as well. He lowered his shoulder and I told him, Blake, don't do that ever again. He scared me.
Anything else for fun?